can start with the video studio. Yeah. So the video providers, we have a drop down that lists them, of course, and then you pick which one you want to use for the video generation. I'd like to give every provider a thumbnail, and then it'd be like a button, for the providers, but with a thumbnail, so it's visual interaction when you're picking your provider. Yeah, we will have to put them in different categories, but I'm not sure what categories we'd put them in. See what he thinks of that. Well, he's going to add a beautiful modal already. All right, the CSS at least. Cool. All right, and then we're working also on the mobile apps. We've decided to get those going, and so far we have something going here with our radio station app. Able to preview it on Expo. It's streaming music. And we can now upload tracks to it. What are we missing to make this app fully functional? Design-wise, don't think about design. Think about the functionality of it. Is there anything that we are missing that you can think of off the top of your head? All right. Oh, he is just going to run with it. Let's see what he comes up with. Probably pretty nice, but we will see. They are both thinking pretty hard right now. Wait, one is. Oh, that's right. I mean, yeah, let's see it. Let's see what we got. Still have to work on authentication. Viewing uploaded tracks. Viewing tracks, period. Yeah, there we go. Connect uploads to stations. So I agree to do the authentication next for our mobile uploads, or mobile apps. Definitely important. Get that in there. It has to be done. It's going to be authentication to the whole Aetherwave ecosystem, I guess, because it'll be one login for everything. Show the current model drop down. Video studio, that's where we're going. Here's our video studio. We can see that over here. And here you will be generating videos from AI providers, and this is what we have now. So we're going to make that look nice and visually appealing, because we're talking about visual art here. And it's important that things are dynamic, and really design is so much more important here than in other sort of applications. All right, let's see what he comes up with. You give him a little task, one prompt, let's see it. It's going to be beautiful. They're definitely running with it now. We got off for our mobile app on the left side here, and then we have Claude doing some good work on the platform. And I'm moderating. It really is what happens here. Last night we implemented the music player. Check it out. It's a music player that floats around. Persistent music the whole time you're on the site. You can open it up and see your sound system. And you can edit this thing. You can buy different slots, different rack systems that we have available. That's pretty cool. I like that. That came out. We're stuck. And this is Aetherwave Radio. So this is the radio station that will play what people have uploaded from their accounts. We have about 20 stations running on the platform by genre, and then one that has a mix of all of them. We might add some different other types of stations, but that's a lot right now. Pretty cool. The way that works is you just upload a song. Let's do that. Find a song. Here's a good one. I'll upload this song, and then it's not letting me do it right when we upload it. That's what I thought we were doing. Okay, so I'm not in the main gallery. I might have to add that to the side gallery here too, because that confused me. You can add items to your side gallery, but if you go to the main gallery, you have the option to add it to the radio playlist. You can also add it afterwards, but so that that UI UX is different depending on which gallery it comes to, which can make sense because of the smaller view of the gallery, but I don't know. Adding it wouldn't be that difficult. It'd be the same thing. Got a new Claude context window over here. Whenever we do that, I'd like to tell them to read a task skill maybe, or you know, some sort of session.md. I don't think we were pulling one off this time. Keep it solid state, keep it steady, you know. What is he doing, by the way? Okay, he's doing authentication. I'm gonna let him go with that. That stuff I don't even want to know about. It's just too much of a headache. Thank God they do it. Go back. I'm with him every step of the way on this, so I'm not gonna put him in autonomous mode. But if I gave him a skill, or I gave him a task to do, and the skill was concurrent with it, and I just wanted him to run with it, I would put him in autonomous mode, and I wouldn't have to be moderating all of his decisions. Okay. Well, they're going to work there, which is nice. So if we add this is the main gallery. Each user has one of these. So that's one of the coolest features, and then we have a certain amount of storage that you can use. I already went past my storage. 10 gigs is not that much for art, so I'm going to have to look at budgeting the storage a little bit better, but we'll figure it out. We're going to put this up. I don't know if I have it. Okay, so this is the song. The title, optional, but also take the name of the file, obviously. And we add genre here. This is the different stations. So we can put electronic. Actually, I would say it's more EDM. I don't know, EDM and metal somehow. Somehow it is. But it's also, it's electronic, I guess. It's kind of pop, actually. Yeah, this is always the hard thing to do, is to decide what, you know, genre your music is. Default video SVG. Yeah, okay. Alright, then we enable it for the radio and upload it to the gallery. Oh, yeah, that's right, I exceeded my limit. Okay, I'm going to have to get that adjusted. I'll get one of these guys to fix that for me. He is definitely busy on the left side there. I have to clean out my gallery anyways, actually. I have a lot of stuff that we're working on with components. All these components, I don't need them up here. We've stored them securely, I think, right? Yeah. These are all different components that you can get for your stereo system. So when we go to our stereo system, we go down to the empty slots and shop. And this is pro audio stuff. I mean, we're using FFmpeg, and it's really pretty accurate, to be honest. The pictures are not accurate. They made them up, which is cool. I had them make their own prompts. I had them actually run it through APIs so that they actually ordered up all their own images, because they knew what the prompts were going to be, and the prompts came out really nice. Look at this. And who knows how accurate it is, but it's, you know, fun to look at. That's AI, using AI to create AI objects. Well, not AI. I don't know. Okay, here we are. Yes, we are going to do. Looks like he's got a list coming out here. He didn't ask me if I wanted a different card for different models of the same brand. So we'll see what he comes up with. His decision usually makes sense, but sometimes it absolutely doesn't. I ignore auth so much, and I know it's so important, so that's why I'm glad that they take care of it, but I should just put him in autonomous mode because he's working on auth, and I'm just saying yes. And unless I see something crazy, which I'm barely reading it when it goes through, because I know he knows what he's doing. He's done this 3 times for me. But I have a focused attention to give today, so. Placeholder thumbnails using gradients, or do you have specific images you'd like to use? Placeholders, yes. These had actual thumbnail images, of course. Okay. Beautiful full screen modal with a great full screen modal. That's going to be kind of big. I don't know if we're going to have to go full screen with that. Okay, so these are the models. Yeah, I'll pull those in and. Oh, okay, so we have 4 hollows. Yeah. I do have videos. Wait a second. ONG, jeez, PNG. Crazy thing is he'd understand what I made that mistake. The P is right next to the O. These guys are like born and bred on people typing bad, so. What is he doing? Is he doing a SVG for all of these? Something like that. A placeholder for now. Oh, okay, well, whatever. I do have anthropomorphized videos of these providers, which is pretty cool. Maybe that'll work. Why is he doing different ones? Oh well. Good to have defaults anyways. So he'll make the container so it can contain any sort of media, a video or an image. Let's find my videos. It can be a bit much if we bring up big grid of moving videos that are really dynamic and they're supposed to just be a picker. So we'll have to see how it looks. And maybe just like a little less motion, depending on what we have right now. Anything will be better than that drop down list though. don't know what he's doing a separate one for each one. I mean, I don't care, but he could just do one default. I guess that makes sense, because if the image gets corrupted, you don't want a default, because the whole thing is about identifying the provider. Okay, smart. I mean, I don't want to say yes every time, so run through that. Shoot. What is that? I think we're okay. It's a little concerning when this happens, but I'm pretty sure he's not in the loop. Okay, so one compacted on the left, but looks like he's sound and figured out what he's doing. Can I make the thumbnails video? That's actually my question. Looks like he's making all of the default thumbnails now. Alright, well that explains it. SVGs are better than PNGs for placeholders. File is unexpectedly modified. This is concerning because it wasn't me, it was Cloud Desktop got concerned about that, thought that there could be some unexpected large-scale edits if they use sed, which is some sort of global replacement command, I guess. Not global, but more replacing more than you really have to, I think. Hello. All right. Why are you doing this? Stop. There we go. There we go. Instead of answering yes after every one of these, I just ran through and made them all. Looks like our authorization login is correct and done for mobile. Can I test it in Expo? Xbox. So my concern is this full page. I saw the words full page modal, and that just seems like a bit much. I kind of want it to be something that just popped up like a light box, but considering how many we have and the scaling up, it might not be a bad idea. As long as it's easy to get into and out of fast. Make your choice, boom, it drops out. It's not like a full browser or something. This is okay, except when I've let them task kill nodes, they've gotten disconnected, this would not be a great time for that. It's never a great time for it, but what does he need to do? 80, 84. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait just in case we do get disconnected. Actually, the videos, all of them are videos. Actually, I have thumbnail images too, but I don't know if it would come across for about. Model components. Huh? Oh, close. So some different ones, LLMs, in anthropomorphized form. How about here? Darn it. Just getting organized would be really nice. I'm gonna just have to search, I guess. Doesn't help much. You can hide this away wherever you want. Oh, that's pretty nice. Good size right there. Okay, here's already got these little SVGs here. That's actually a good idea. Regardless, putting it right there. I like that. Hey, we're opening up to a model. Okay, this is gonna have to be not scrolling so much. It's gonna have to be like pretty quick to see which one you want. There has to be some identification about what the usage is. I guess the price. This one's expensive. VO31. I don't think it's 560 credit. The VO31 Pro maybe? Oh, it's quality. So it's actually a VO31 quality, which is the highest on the ranking order for VO31. This is their flagship premium, I guess. Yeah, it is actually very pricey to run one of those videos. Well, a couple bucks, right? It's a lot compared to what, right? What we used to do to make videos. So now it'll be all about UI. It's like, what order do we put it in? How do we quickly identify the provider and the use case that you're going to want to use a certain one? I'm thinking we'll just give people little heart buttons so that they can favorite their favorite provider. They'll come up front maybe. Actually, it'll probably just be they'll be on top, and it'll just be a user setting, another preference. Video is going to play in there. Alright, so got all the halos grouped together. Oh, they have to be different because they're different. Right, 2.0 and 2.0 Pro, gotcha. CDAN's Pro. CDAN's fast and light. Croc, imagine. Yeah, this will look good if I get the right image, but our video, but the video will only display up on this half. Unless we make this a caption with opacity. And do we need this much information? What is this? 90%, 90 seconds, 150 seconds. Okay. All good info. I need to add some more providers though too. I think Luma Pro and Luma Standard, I had them before. I don't know why they're taken off, but I'm gonna have to re-add those. Sora 2, I need to put that back on. That was taking a long time to process, but I'm wondering if that was right when it came out, when I was testing with them. I would like to think that they've slowed down a bit. That was kind of crazy when they first came out. So the thumbnail then will be a PNG. Is it okay if we do a video, like an MP4 as well? It could be either one. If you could just set that up. I haven't decided quite yet how I want that to look. Test the app. Okay. Oh, I can run it in my terminal. All right, do that. Open PowerShell here. I don't know if this is running it or just opening it. The services here. He's asking for a place that I don't think I have. Oh, there we go. So this is my first time working with Expo, the development environment for mobile development. Pretty nice. Seems like it works well. Alright, and he gives me the initiation command right there. this isn't the one. Oh, we're getting that same error, so we're getting some sort of big red screen about compiling this build. All these add the authorization. There's some sort of issue. Okay, we do PNGs and MP4s now, so I'm going to set that up, and it's going to look pretty. It's going to look better than it does right now, but I'm also going to have to figure out, I think that the cards, they can't be the size of gallery cards, they can't be the same shape, really. They have to be immediately recognizable as just selector buttons on a list. Okay, well, so that's what we're doing today. It's been kind of slow and relaxing, just have a couple cluds doing some admin shit and a little bit of prettying up. Nothing major on the docket, although the mobile fleet is getting seeded right now, so it's going to be interesting and fun to release that out. Alright, I'll stop now and I'll show some results here. That picker modal, and also the radio app that we're working on. I'll post that just as soon as I have some visuals and some interesting reports on it.